government should, at least the research institutes, give them money to do research, train the farmers in palm production so that the production will continue and sustain us. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Senator George. Senator Yahaya. After him, we'll take Senator Jubrin, Senator Kwangwaso, and then we may run it up. We'll go to the prayers.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I rise to support the motion and also endorse and stand on all the prayers and the comments and the assessments that have been made on this motion. Mr. President, the issues involving the revival of oil palm and other cash crops in this country is a very, very vital one. But the problems that we have been having before is that we have been having false starts. Mr. President, I was one of the people who started the National Agricultural Land Development Authority, NALDA. That program was establishing oil palm estates in most of the southern, south and southeastern parts of this country. I know, without any equivocation, that at least 500 hectares of oil palm have been established in each of the south and southeastern states, and also in some parts of Lagos and other southern states. But then, after about 4 or 5 years of the operation of the authority, the government cancelled the program. The decree or the act that established the National Agricultural Land Development Authority is still in existence. And recently it was amended under a motion raised by Senator Mao Ohabua. So what is really required for us to really resuscitate this program of revitalizing our cash crop programs, particularly the oil palm program, is to get the government to revisit the National Agricultural Land Development Authority Act, so that the authority will be re-established so that it can continue with the truncated program that it has started. If that program of the National Agricultural Land Development Authority had been allowed to succeed and exist since it was abolished in 2000, today we are in 2018. In the last 18 years, we would have had no need to talk about importation of oil palm, because we would have had oil palm estates all over this country. This is the nature of the non-viable kind of policies and actions of government that at the end of the day give room both for doubt and for false starts in the development of this country. We must be able to sustain viable programs, that bring succor to the Nigerian people. Instead, successful governments will come under a threat and abolish worthwhile programs that are working very well, that have not have demonstrated their financial solvency just on altar of power. Somebody comes, he has power, and he thinks get whatever he wants.
That's the law.
And they rewrite the law. So, Mr. President, the issue is that we have a way out. Revive the National Agricultural Land Development Authority program, and under that program we can be able to revitalize and promote the National Oil Palm Development Program under that particular program. All we need to do, the law is still there, all we need to do is to get the government to reconstitute that agricultural program, and within a short period of time, the issue of importation will be out of the way. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Jubrin. Dr. Jubrin, then Kwankwaso, and then we'll go to the prayers. Please, the chamber is very hot, so we just appeal for understanding. Efforts being made to improve the condition here.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am Dr. Jubrin. I represent Kano North. Mr. President, I want to begin by commending the mover of this motion, because the motion is apt, and the reason for this motion is something that needs to be attended to, because it touches on the heart of this country. Something that has to do with our well-being. Mr. President, I know that one of the important policies of this government is that of improving agriculture in this country, and there has been success in this policy as it's been implemented. We can see that we have now tremendous success in the area of agriculture since the inception of this administration. But drawing attention, it's good that the government attention is drawn to the issue being canvassed. As he said, because they are having gotten a policy that will allow for mass production and with subsidy from government, with encouragement from government of the countries. Like I was in Malaysia, I saw palm trees everywhere, and I see the effort they are putting in making sure that they produce palm oil in that country. So there's no way that the production there will not be cheaper than what we can use in producing our palm oil here. So certainly we need to protect our local market, protect our local farmers, so that they'll be encouraged to get engaged in palm oil production. So it's important that all of us support this motion in view of it. It's important. I say so, Mr. President.
All right, thank you, Senator Kwangwaso.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Ravi Musa Konkoso, representing Kano Central. Mr. President, I stand to support this important motion. And also, Mr. President, I want to add that it is not only the palm oil canal that has these issues that were being raised. We have other agricultural products like groundnuts, cotton, fruits, and so on and so forth. So while supporting this motion, Mr. President, I want to say that all other items and products that have the potential to be produced here locally should also be supported and assisted in various ways so that they can be produced locally without necessarily importing those products. Mr. President, I remember when I was minister under Chief Olusegun Obasanjo's regime, periodically we take all the items that were being imported or banned from importation into the country. We review them under the circumstance, of course, in conjunction with all the stakeholders on the government side and of course on those who are the producers. So while supporting this motion, I want to add that there is need to also urge the federal government to also ban the importation of other items that have the potential to be produced locally in this country. Thank you, Mr. President.
All right, thank you. Final statement.